Why should I bring my car to your shop? Good question. Well, because we do high quality work and we give great customer service. So what? That's not good enough, my friends. These things are considered table stakes in today's collision industry. I don't mean to act flippant here, just trying to have a little fun with you, but that's the truth. I want you to stick around for a couple minutes. I will teach you how to sell your services in a very unique and compelling way. I want to welcome you to this episode of our YouTube program, Body Shop Strategies with Dave Luehr. That's me. I founded Elite Body Shop Solutions to help independent collision repairers grow amazing businesses and work less doing it. So right now, claims are down a little bit. Many shops have slowed down. Not good, right? And then you add fierce competition, massive consolidation. Some shops are just fighting for survival right now. All right, feel kind of bad for them. But if you've slowed down, don't lose hope. But I want to get you thinking a little different so you can get more repair jobs and lessen the dip of future slowdowns. You with me? So in a previous episode, I discussed the importance of differentiating your shop. A little different than specializing, but differentiating your shop to break away from the herd of mediocrity and bravely blaze a new path that's unique to you. So while everybody else is out there fighting it out and a race to the bottom, you will be seeking the rarefied air of excellence. Doesn't that sound nice? That's where our elite clients like to hang out, up there in the rarefied air. So the strategy I really want to get across today, it's all about the messaging behind your differentiation, right? So what's unique about you, right? And how do you tell people about it? How do you market it? Okay? It's great to break away from the herd, but now the job, once you've done that, is to let people know why they should care about your differentiation. Got me? Okay, so my question to you is this. What is your USP? No, not ESP, your USP. What is your unique selling proposition? Why should a customer choose you over someone else? Or also something that's important, why should a potential referral influencer want to go out of their way to refer somebody to you? These are really important questions, right? So my good friend John Parker over in the UK, he defines a good USP as a statement that someone cannot say, "So what?" to. Right? So John happens to run a company over in the UK that delivers repairs with an average key-to-key cycle time of just 2.5 days, right? Blazing fast. So obviously speed is his USP, and his company, Halo ARC, is in such high demand, they can't even build shops fast enough to keep up with the demand, right? So speed could be a compelling USP, but it's not for everybody. So could a lot of other things be your USP. For example, one of our clients up in Oklahoma runs a sizable, 140,000 square foot shop, manages to keep it filled with cars because of his USP, which is convenience. Convenience is very important, right? They share their message of convenience not only on their website, but literally in everything that they do. Right? So in other words, their USP is not just a slogan, but it's a way of life for these guys, right? And when we also have friends and clients, right, who are really good at leveraging their OE certifications as a USP, right? We love it. We love to see our friends that are on OE certifications get really good at knowing how to sell it, right? So what they do is they weave the importance of their OE certifications into their phone calls and throughout all of their marketing material. This stuff really makes sense. So all these other shops, they tell me that their OE certs are just a waste of money, right? Are they? Right? Or do these people just struggle a little bit to articulate their OE certification as a unique selling proposition? So USP, what is it for you, right? What could it be? I'm going to give you some tips. And this is just a little taste of our strategic growth workshop that we will have coming up here in Nashville. So a strong USP should be, number one, unique. It differentiates you from competitors. Number two, it needs to be clear, right? Easy for the customers to understand, right? You can't start going off talking about all these things about your business if the customer doesn't understand why it's important to them. And then number three, right? Number three, your USP needs to be valuable. It solves a specific problem or need that your customers may have. Okay, so a strong USP needs to be, number one, unique, number two, clear, number three, valuable to the customer. If your product offering isn't remarkable, it's invisible. Want to fill your shop with high-paying work? Determine what people want that they can't get, or at least perceive they can't get anywhere else, and then leverage it, right? So I'm going to give you some examples, right, of that a body shop might have as a USP that they're marketing, right? Same day estimates with a repair timeline guarantee, no surprises, right? Or maybe they could say, we use AI powered estimates for accuracy and faster approvals. Maybe they could say something like, certified repair specialists using OEM parts for factory quality results. I love the word factory because your customers know what that is. They want factory-like quality. They want factory-like parts. So use words like factory, right? I'm going to give you a couple steps on how to determine what your USP might be, okay? So first thing you got to do is you got to analyze your shop's strength. What's good about you, right? What do you do better than your competitors do? Do you offer faster turnaround times, superior craftsmanship, better warranties, unique customer experience? You know, just saying like better quality, right? That can be a USP, but you need to understand how to sell it, right? Because everybody says better quality. So maybe try superior craftsmanship, right? That to me resonates. That's got a little more gravitas to it. So what technologies, techniques, or certifications set you apart from everybody else? Okay, that's number one. Number two, right? Understand your customers, right? What do your customers care about most? Speed, quality, transparency, convenience. What is it for them? What common frustrations do they have with body shops, right? Have you ever asked one of your customers what kind of experience they've had in the past with body shops? Was it good or bad? The feedback that you consistently receive, positive or negative, is a gold mine for you, right? So don't be afraid to seek it out. The third thing, right, you need to do here is research your competitors. What are the other shops in your area promising, right? Look at their websites. Hire someone to secret shop them. I don't care. Where do they fall short? Because where they fall short oftentimes is somebody else's opportunity to pounce, right? So how can you position yourself differently? Okay, the fourth thing you need to do here is define your core value proposition. So choose one key differentiator. You got to get very specific, very small. Don't pick 10 things, right? Pick one. One key differentiator that truly matters to customers. Make it specific, make it measurable. For example, repairs in 3 days or less. You know, say that instead of, well, we have fast service. People don't know what fast service means, so you've got to be a little bit more specific about that. And ensure that whatever it is aligns with what your shop can consistently deliver, because you don't want to set yourself up for failure. Okay? And finally, number 5 here, test and refine it. Once you think you know what your USP should be, right, try different messaging with customers. Put some stuff on your website, your Maybe you've got some ads or social media marketing that you do. But test this stuff and look for feedback and see what really resonates with your customers. You can even ask current customers what they think, right? And then just adjust based on what some of the responses are that you get. So finally, right, once you've settled on a powerful USP, it's time to wear out some shoe leather, my friends. You got to go out there and tell everybody in the world about it. That's right. Get up and go talk to any and every referral influencer out there. Anybody that can refer work to you, you should be out talking about your USP. Mechanic shops, dealerships, chamber of commerce, anyone with a fleet of cars, insurance agents, you need to go visit them and tell them about your USP, all right? Because here's why. These people are dying. They're dying for something better. They're dying for someone to step out of, and differentiate themselves from all of your mediocre competition. Why can't this be you, right? Why can't this be you? It can be you, and it will be. I want to thank you for joining me today. I hope you're enjoying our Body Shop Strategy series here on YouTube and anywhere else you might be watching it for that matter. I'm Dave Luehr, and I am your Body Shop Strategy Coach. My team and I are always here to help you. If you like what you're watching, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. That way we can stay in touch and let you know when new editions drop. And really, really important here, if you haven't already done so, I invite you to take our free strategy self-assessment. The best place to start any journey, right, any growth journey, is by revealing where you're starting from today. I hope that makes sense. You can click the link below to start your free self-assessment, or you can visit bodyshopassessment.com. Guys, thanks for being here today. Great to see you. Let's start building your growth strategy today, and we'll see you next time.